Hey everybody, Coach Purdue here. Welcome to chapel. Hate that we have to have chapel this way, but this is better than nothing. Just want to say to all y'all, as you leave and go into summer, have a great summer, be safe, do the right things. Hope to see you soon in the fall or the summer. Also to our seniors, I hate that we don't get to see each other face to face. I wish you all the best. Go out and make something of yourself. Be the best that you can be and never give up. Don't forget where we're at, 5801 Somerville Road. Come back and visit. I hope to see y'all soon. Let's get chapel started, people.
So I'm going to go on a limb here and say that anyone who's watching this video at some point has failed. And the definition of failure is the action or state of not functioning. And that can be a lot of things. That can be going 0-7 at the plate. That can be failing a Henderson test. That can even be staying at home for 2 months, because none of us had that in our plans. And I'm going to go out on another limb here and say that no one likes to fail. In the words of Coach Clarity, losing sucks. Jeremiah 29:11 says, For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you a hope and a future. And the good thing about that is that no matter how big your mistake is, God uses it to further His plan, His kingdom, His glory. And if we go back to that definition, it's a good thing, since we aren't functioning, that God is functioning through us and for us.
Hello, family. For those who don't know, I'm Greg Heitch and I'm a junior, and I'm excited to share this short message with you. So, while in quarantine right now, we may be feeling discouraged or let down from how this year has gone so far. It's not gone the way we've planned in sports, school, or even church. And during this time, we may be feeling like we can't be active in the way we want to in the church. But thankfully, God actually left us examples of people in the Bible who, while they were isolated, were able to serve the church in a beautiful way. One of my favorite characters is Paul in the Bible, and he was actually able to write most of the New Testament while in prison. So let's look at one of the verses he wrote that I really like. Therefore, encourage one another and build one another up, just as you are doing. 1 Thessalonians 5:11. Paul here is teaching us that as Christians, we should encourage each other and be there for one another during hard times like this. So, what does this mean for Glenwood? Well, for Glenwood, I want to challenge all of us to find 2 people that God puts in our heart that we think need encouragement, and either message them, call them, FaceTime them, or even write them a letter like Paul did, and find a way to give them words and verses that lift them up in ways that they could use during this hard time. A lot of us are missing out on things our senior year or junior year that we love to be a part of, or even below in sports and in school, and a lot of us are feeling let down. But thankfully, we can still serve our church in a way while in quarantine and find this as an opportunity that is different than our normal routine. So during this time, I want you to know that Jesus loves you, He's here for you, and in our walk, we are in this together. And Glenwood, I hope that we stay connected. Love y'all, and go Gators.
Hey Gators, so since we couldn't do chapel, I'm going to do it right now. And, I was really looking forward to doing it in front of you guys, but, the situations happen, and it is what it is, so we'll do it now. For my seniors, a couple questions you guys may have, maybe about your faith or about this whole situation. It's like, kind of, why has my senior year been cut short, taken away, and why did my sports season have to end so fast? And why did I work so hard just for my last couple months of high school to be taken away? And let me just start you off with this, okay? Isaiah 43:1-2 says, Do not fear, for I have redeemed you. I have summoned you by name, you are mine. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you, and when you pass through the rivers, they will not sweep over you. When you walk through the fire, you will not be burned. The flames will not set you ablaze. And that verse right there just kind of lets us know that the Lord's with us still through this troubled time. And He knows right now that we're struggling, and He understands what we're going through. And if you think about it, the story of Noah on the ark, he was basically quarantined for 40 days and 40 nights just on an ark. I'm sure he had many of the questions we did of when am I ever going to get off this ark? Or you know, how much longer is it going to be that he has to be in there? But, you know, he stuck it out. He kept his faith, and in the time of doubt, he did not forget to praise. So don't forget to praise. Find the good in every little thing, even in this rough time, and we'll eventually make it out of it. And I hope you guys have a great day, and hopefully I'll see everybody soon. I miss my Gators.